everybody, welcome again to one of my excursions. I'm here at a local beach looking for anything really, but what I had in mind was bald eagles. They like to hang out over here and they got a good view of the ocean, and whenever I'm here I usually see them at least 8 out of 10 times. So I hope I get lucky. And in the meantime, if I come across anything beautiful, I'm just going to photograph it, enjoy the day. It's an absolutely gorgeous 58-degree February day here in New York City. And can't let that day go to waste, right? And so as I go for my morning walk, hope to get lucky and see some eagles. But what do you know? I'm not even here 5 minutes, and there's one up right in the tree, and he's like posing for me. That's one thing about the eagles here. They're so used to people that they just sit and pose. Isn't he beautiful? Is she? Absolutely ideal lighting conditions. The sun is not exactly harsh right now. I think the light is a nice, it's got a nice golden tinge to it, nice amber tinge, and perfectly lit the eagle. Anyway, as I head down the beach, I'm hearing the calls of a shorebird, several shorebirds called killdeer. These birds are pretty timid and they're going to be tough to shoot. But I found that when I was shooting killdeer or sanderlings and shorebirds, little shorebirds like that, they do become accustomed to your presence. They may be shy at first, but food is their priority. And so if you're going to stick around, they may start trusting you. And it makes photographing them a little easier if you have a little bit of patience. Let's see what I can come up with. Whew. I'm starting to break a sweat here. I'm off the beach and I'm now walking through a wetland, and I hope to come across some northern shovelers or some hooded mergansers. We'll see. What a catch. I just photographed the northern shovelers. I got them in flight. I also got them wading in the water and dabbling, and got some photos of a couple of gadwalls, which are really beautiful ducks. And not to mention some Canada geese. They're everywhere. But they're also nice, beautiful birds, despite being so common. Often overlooked by photographers. You can really get some beautiful photos of them because they're very animated birds. You know, they're constantly moving. They're constantly splashing, and you know, they make for some great action shots. And I'm going to present you with the images in a moment. But I wanted to make a point with some of these ducks, like the shovelers. You got to crouch down and get low and use the surrounding thrush here behind me. Use that thrush as a blind. Keep yourself hidden from them because they're very shy. And you know, I managed to pop off 3-4 shots before they took off. And you're only going to get about 3 seconds to do so. At most, not even. You know, I was hidden, and luckily I found an aperture between the thrush and the twigs and all that, and that's how I got my photos. But the minute I popped up, I knew they were going to take off, and I wanted that in-flight shot, and I managed to get just one in one burst, out of that 1 second burst, you know. But hey, one is all I wanted. Well, folks, I think that just about does it for me. Great catch today, very fruitful day, lots of beautiful images, and also more importantly, lots of exercise, lots of sun, lots of peace and quiet. I love our beaches here in New York City. Yeah, they're not tourist attractions, and yeah, that's why I love them. They're quiet, no tourists to drive out the wildlife, no tourists to drive out the eagles. You can get an eagle really close, right up on a tree, any tree here on this bluff. And it's, you know, it's rare, you know. On most islands you're gonna get a lot of tourists, and it's not the case here in the islands of New York City. It's a great place to just get out, unplug, unwind. Chances are you're going to be alone on the beach with just few locals who want a little bit of solitude here and there. But for the most part, it's desolate. Nothing but yourself and the wildlife and nothing more. Anyway, I'll give you guys one last view of our rocky shores. And as usual, I will be presenting any images that I haven't presented already at the end of this video. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, remember to smell the roses, folks.